And we're live. What's up, everybody? How you doing tonight? We're gonna have some fun tonight talking about goofy stuff like winter cryptids and myths that I've looked up, and I got some funny videos for everybody. Let me see who's in chat. I see my sister Jen. Hello, Rachel Loha, my sister. What's up?
It's Gregory the
cameraman. Good to see you.
And Pookie.
And Poison Whales. Good to see you.
And Rachel Loha.
And there's Pookie. What's up, Pookie? Good to see you guys. Thanks for joining us in our silly little thing tonight. So, I want to start and show, like, kind of what the theme of what this is going to be.
I know how you do that. This BRB.
This one. Okay, so, like, hey, Michael songs. So we're going to be talking about, like, stuff like Abominable Snowmen and Yeti and Wendigo and Krampus. You know, the stuff that people don't like to talk about at Christmas. So let me show you kind of, like, the idea I was kind of beginning with here. Here we go. So let me see if I got this right. That's up there. Play, damn you.
I always wanted my own little bunny rabbit. I will name him George, and I will hug him and pet him and squeeze him.
I'm not a bunny rabbit.
And pat him and pet him and...
You're hurting me. Put me down, please.
And rub him and caress him and...
I ain't no bunny rabbit!
Not a bunny rabbit, George? Then how come you have long ears? How come?
Long ears? Oh, those aren't ears. Those are sleeves. So now put me down, please, huh?
Oh, George, you were naughty to pretend you was a bunny rabbit. I will punish you good. Bad old George.
Boing, boing. Here's my...
Oh, here we go.
My boinger. Hey, my boinger. Boinger.
I love it. Oh, so Abominable Snowman, very dangerous.
Oh, God damn it. Dropped my boinger.
You dropped it.
Where did it go? All the way back there in the dirty corner of my room. Now I'm not putting my mouth on that.
No, don't do that. It's okay. But yeah, that's the kind of thing I'm dealing with here. I really did try to find some serious videos, so I say I have some serious stuff, but in that I have found a lot of silly stuff. So this is going to be really quite interesting. So the first place I started at were these Wendigos, right? And I found a few of these were a couple of them are Algonquin. So I believe that's northern U.S. and Canada. Algonquian, excuse me. So that tribe had a few of these cryptids, these winter cryptids, and it starts with this Wendigo, and it's a malevolent spirit. It's really tall, really skinny, looks like a massive skeleton with a cow's skeleton head, and it embodies insatiable hunger associated with cannibalism, greed, and harsh winters. And it says it's sometimes depicted as a giant humanoid with an icy heart. So these are fun things. Let's see if we can find this. Yeah, this one. Okay, so we're going to play a little game. Is this a cryptid or is it a crackhead? Because I think it's probably a crackhead, not a cryptid. But let's figure it out. You be the judge. Let's see if we can debunk this.
I'm going to have flashbacks to working at Dollar Tree. All the crackheads I've had to deal with.
Wendigo spotted. Let's play this thing. Cool. So let's have fun with this.
I heard some noises coming out from these woods here. So I started coming down here. I just heard a yell, so I'm gonna start my camera up here. Let's see I can see anything. Oh my God! What was that?
It might have been his buddy George. I don't know. I don't know what you think.
What's that off to the side I see?
I heard some
What is
noises
that?
Where this?
coming out from these woods here.
No, at the end of it.
Started coming down here. I just heard a yell, so I'm gonna start my camera up here. Let's see
I
if
watched it a couple of times.
I can see anything.
I watched it about 5 times. So, let's see. It comes out here.
Oh my God! What was that?
He's almost like...
That thing.
Yeah, this is another video. That's supposed to be the Wendigo right there. So this is another video, and this is supposed to be the Wendigo right here. Hiding on him. But that first video, it's like, that guy, it looks like some dude with a, oops, pro streamer, with a tail, with like a cottontail on, and it looks like he's running across. Is that really a Wendigo? I don't know. Or
Could be a skinwalker.
is it a cryptid? Or is it a cryptid? I'm not sure.
Could be my ex.
It could be anything.
I mean, you know, hard telling crackhead or cryptid,
I mean,
you know.
This one was a fun one here, so I think I'm still sharing. I think. Let's back up. So this is another one, yeah. And the thing is on the side over here. This thing is supposed to be the Wendigo. This is really loud, so I'm gonna turn it down just a taste. This thing. But it kind of looks like AI or something's added after.
Well,
Like really?
yeah, Sora.
Real Wendigo sounds caught on camera.
Stop.
Real Wendigo
So, this is, I guess, this is what they're supposed to sound like.
sounds caught on camera.
Just weird. So, yeah, anyway, I don't know.
I mean, have you seen what I found in my trail cam? I've got Eddie Van
Hey,
Halen,
Steve-O.
the ghost, the demon spirit of Eddie Van Halen in my trail cam.
Nice. Oh, Eddie. He looks like a zombie. Or he looks like a zombie ate him, is actually what he looks like.
Like the demon spirit of Eddie Van Halen.
Oh, God. Okay.
You can almost see the smile right there. It's almost like it's like a pie face.
Pie face. Okay, so let's see. There was this other kind of interesting character I found, and it's Japanese. Oh, shut up. And it's called a Yuki Anna, the Snow Woman, a beautiful but deadly spirit appearing in snowstorms capable of freezing victims. I love this one. Although I couldn't find any sightings of her. Apparently that's, you know, if you see her, you're probably screwed. But, here's some fun. So, let me add this. Biden. Oops, actually. Pro streamer.
Hello, Michael Songs and Limey and Steve-O.
Limey! What's up?
Jenna Sun.
My playlist.
I don't know if
So
we
here's
said
your-
hello.
What if the icy beauty you met on a snowy night held a deadly secret? Yuki Anna, the Snow Woman, is a haunting figure in Japanese folklore. With her pale skin, long black hair, and flowing white kimono, she appears during blizzards, captivating those who see her. But beneath her ethereal beauty lies danger. Legends say she freezes travelers with her icy breath or lures them into the snow, never to return. In some tales, Yuki Anna spares her victims, especially if they are kind or if they have children. One famous story tells of a woodcutter who met her during a storm. She promised to spare him if he never revealed her secret. Years later, he broke his promise, only to discover his wife was Yuki-onna in disguise. Her story embodies the chilling balance between beauty, mercy, and vengeance in winter's embrace.
Kind of neat. So, anyway. Oops. I thought that was a cool one. Yuki-onna. And it seems like in Japanese folklore, there are a bunch of that type of ghost cryptid type thing with the woman, the beautiful woman. I think of the ring chick all the time. She's not beautiful, but she's got that, same look to her.
There was one time a friend of mine where we watched The Ring.
Yeah.
And we were about to go to sleep. Pitch black. Out of nowhere I started going, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, the ring the ring chick seems to be like a real. Whenever I watch paranormal videos, and I usually watch them through Casper Site or Slapped Ham, there's a few others, but I think at Casper Site the worst, because he's always like, it's the ring, bitch. And she's always like, and it is, and she's always like hanging out of a doorwell, upside down or something. Her hair is hanging down.
Fun fact, the Ring is actually based off of a Japanese movie called Ringu.
How does that not shock me? It totally looks like the rest of those Japanese ghosts that I would see,
It's also
It's
very
creepy
Japanese style horror. Like they do a lot of that kind of. They got some interesting horror like concepts. It's just.
What's up? Good to see everybody tonight. So yeah, that's I didn't think of that being Christmassy, but it's winter and it's neat. I just thought that was kind of cool that they had a very specific winter ring chick, basically. And then I found this other Algonquin character called a Chenu, which he looks kind of like a Yeti or a gorilla, but he's like a Wendigo. They eat people. Gross. And their hearts are supposed to be made of ice as well. So I got a little couldn't really find these videos kind of go more toward it's probably Bigfoot. But this will tell you more about the Native American folklore here. Do this. Share. Crunch. Share. Yeah. Well, I had it up. Chinook. Where is it? There it is. Chenu.
What are Chenu in Native American folklore? Also called Jenu, Kiwakwa, and other names. They are primarily a legend that derives from Mi'kmaq and Algonquin peoples of eastern Canada. They are cannibalistic ice giants with large fangs, hairy, emaciated bodies, and get larger and larger the hungrier and angrier they are, sometimes towering over the tallest trees. Their hunger is so great they often chew off their own lips, which makes their fangs stand out that much more. Always hungry, their screams kill anyone who hear it. They are said to be people that became possessed by an evil spirit or committed a terrible crime. The heart of the person then becomes black ice, which is said to be where the giants gain their strength. It is said they can be defeated by removing the black heart or chopping them into many pieces. They are voracious creatures in Native American folklore.
Chop that thing into pieces. Try that. That thing's huge.
Chop the Chenu
I
into
couldn't find any
pieces.
footage of it. Gee,
I'm fascinated by the whole cannibalism eating its own lips thing. That's kind of like,
Right?
you know,
Where do they get this stuff?
ow, 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 ow. It
Where
fucking
did it
hurts.
come from? You know,
Nom, 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 nom.
the Chenu.
Yeah, well, that's why we can't find any more of them because they all ate each other.
Evil man eating ice giants of northern Wabanaki legends. Once a human being, and it becomes. That's like Lord of the Rings, where the Hobbit with the ring becomes Gollum. It turns into this thing. It's an interesting concept.
My precious.
Exactly. Except
Stupid
huge.
fat hobbits, they tricked us.
Instead of reducing him to this shriveled little character, it makes him. Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
What's Tater's precious?
I love the one I saw, Gollum, where he was caught drunk.
What?
He was caught drunk driving. Gollum. Yes.
What? Who, are you talking about the guy
It
that
was
played?
a meme I saw, and it was Gollum caught drunk driving.
Oh, was it one of those weird AI things where it was like he drove away or something?
No,
Or
it
was
was he scampered away. So
No.
they had him outside the car, and he was like, he likes the wine.
Stupid fat hobbits, they tricked us.
he's like, no, and he scampers away because they're trying to take him into custody because he's drunk. Anyway, I digress. But yeah, so then we come to, let's see, let's take a look at where my cryptids are at. There's a lot of, tons of Native American stuff. There's a ton of footage, and I wish Pole Vault was here, but of Bigfoot, right? And
I'm eating guacamole chips.
Nice.
To answer Limey's question, they're not Soylent Green, but I wish they were.
Soylent Green. Speaking of cannibalism, Soylent Green is people.
Cannibalism. You know what? Hey, if humans on the table, why not?
No.
Look, I'm all for cannibalism as long as the meat is ethically sourced. Cage-free human, kosher.
No. No. N-O. We're not even gonna go there. Okay? Not.
God, them free-range humans,
No, don't even.
Grain-fed.
Let's see. So, so Yeti. I like me some Bigfoot videos. I don't know. I watch a lot of this crap. So
I like the Jack Link's big Sasquatch ads playing pranks on Sasquatch.
Okay, here's one, and I feel like this is kind of fake. I don't know. Let's see what you think. I think this is really fakey. Like, really? Let's watch it again. Hold on.
Menominee.
Yeah, it's in Michigan. That's what I think. He's got somebody that he's bouncing around too.
He just tumbles down like a beach ball.
Yeah, like what the hell is that? So okay, this one is kind of real-ish. This one seems more real. That last one did not seem real to me at all.
That was
seemed
definitely
like it was somehow manufactured, like a horror
AI
movie.
was going
Right.
fucking ape shit there.
It's like, really? Why is this doing this to me? So let's go back. All right, now this one's from Michigan. So we got a lot of weird crap here in Michigan. We do. You never know what you're going to get. We got a ton of woods. We got a ton of lakes. We got lots of water, lots of crazy places. So this is up in Menominee. I think that's on the west side of the state, northwest. So take a look. It's way back there. There it is. Is that a Bigfoot or is it a tree? You know what I mean? Like,
maybe it's pareidolia. Maybe we're just filling in the blanks.
It could be. It could be. But it could be something hiding there too. I mean, I've seen crazy stuff in the woods. I used to live up north, and I've seen deer hide with huge racks, and they look like a tree. You cannot tell what they are.
So that's kind of part of the point of of having the, aside from self-defense.
Yeah, it's camouflage. So I'm sure that Bigfoot or whatever you want to, every culture has its name for Bigfoot. There's Sasquatch, there's Bigfoot, there's Yeti, there's different names. I know there's another Canadian name for it. So it just depends on the area. But yeah,
what about
and I kind of relate these to abominable snowmen to Bigfoot. I think Bigfoot and the guy from Bugs Bunny, yeah, it's kind of the same dude.
Jackalope. Have you seen Jackalope?
Yeah, I've seen the jackalope. They think that's actually a rabbit with some kind of disease, which boats me out. So I wouldn't show it because it literally gives me the willies.
Willies.
Listen to this. Like, what the is that?
Somebody's in the woods on acid. They just discovered life.
And I was in the woods, I was in that cabin, I would be like, let's go home.
Somebody's out there in the woods. They're on acid. They just saw a squirrel. They're like,
what? Please go home now. That sounds really close, and like it wants to eat me. So, and this one is fun too. This was Prince Edward Island, June 2001. And this is kind of interesting too, because this is like, this one I like because it's so spontaneous. You can tell the guy's really shocked. So check this one out.
Let's just do it. You ready? Okay. Yeah. All right.
Watch.
All right,
one
go.
guy runs out. He runs out. Watch in the background.
What the?
Whoop.
Dude, holy shit. Did you see that?
Did you see that? Did you see the black thing run across the back? He was like, what the hell is that?
Probably a bear.
It was big, though. It was big.
Yeah,
and it looked bipedal. It didn't look... Let's look at it again. I don't know if it was bipedal or if it had four... It was on fours. Let's see.
Let's just do it. You ready? Okay. Yeah. All right. Damn it. All right, go. What the? Dude, holy
It
shit.
kind of looks like it's a gorilla.
Did you see?
You know? It kind of has this gorilla-ish...
It looked kind of big and flabby. It could have been a bear.
It looked more like a gorilla to me. And if I can find...
But I mean, a gorilla in Canada. I don't think gorillas are native to Canada.
And Bigfoot
Unless you
is a
skip
gorilla
these
type
things.
character. You know, it's a gorilla type cryptid. It looks more like a gorilla than a bear. But where I can't find where this was at. But you can see it. It kind of, the way it's running, it looks like it's leaning on its front
The
hands.
bear's kind of, like low.
Yeah, but not like this.
Yeah, Limey's got it right. It's a bearilla.
A bearilla.
Don't they make pasta? No, it's barilla. I mean,
That's barilla. It's funny.
Barilla gorilla.
And then there's a guy talking Department of Transportation or whatever, getting cryptids. Oh, let's see, on camera. I was trying to find some good trail cam footage. Some of these, again, can be so horribly fake. And it's sad because I've seen really good ones. But some of these are terrible. So here's one. Here's a park.
Whoa.
What is this? Is that real?
Just strolling like it's like just a walking.
It's Harry. Like Harry and the Hendersons.
I got my check.
Exactly. Like, what? It's crazy. Oh, and this is another trail. Okay, is this really trail cam? Or is it fake? That looks like a gorilla. That might be AI, right? Like some of this stuff with that to me looks so stupidly AI. I hate that.
I mean, look at the comment section or whatever, see what date it was published, because if it was like anything like 10 years ago, it can't really be AI, right? I mean,
right,
but I mean, who's to say that these people aren't also like Hollywood, people who could just, what I mean, costumes, special effects, CGI.
So fake. Ugh, it looks just so fake. Because it's just disappointing because I've seen really good ones. Like there's this one channel called NVTV. Let's see if I can find it. Show me. Of course it's not here. Why would
That was a shot.
It's just stupid. Everything's in alphabetical order except that. Thank you so much. And I want to find something. Well, there's just one channel that I usually watch, NVTV. The problem with it is.
What about Man Bear Pig?
Yeah. I don't know that
maybe that's what it was. Maybe it was Man Bear Pig.
Pig was a that's the South Park thing, right?
I know.
Yeah. It was over that was
Cereal.
Over environmental stuff.
Al Gore.
He was angry, right? Al Gore inventing the internet, but he was about
cereal.
environmental stuff. I'm more looking. Jesus, YouTube, you're idiots. Seriously. Wanted to go to my favorites, my subscriptions, and look this up, but it won't let me. It's a dick. Okay. So these are okay. This isn't bad. This is 13 minutes, and I can skip through it. Make sure this is playing right. Yeah, it is. It's okay. So let me kind of get through this a little bit. Her intros are kind of long. So I guess this is a massive Bigfoot stalking a deer. So here it comes. Here's the deer. There's the deer. Cute. Hi, deer.
I'm a deer.
It's really
I'm just a deer
still
hanging out.
Right?
Derpy derpy derp. Oh, geez, I really hope nothing eats me today.
And
That would really suck, right, Carl? Sure thing, Mabel. I don't know why his name isn't Mabel with that voice, but
staring at him. There's something like they think in the background back here that's staring at him, I think.
Ears.
And the deer can you can tell it's sensing something.
So it's like deer senses are tingling.
Yeah.
Ah, by me, who's in the background? In the backstage.
Oh, thank you.
Join me.
Stupid video.
Hello.
Hello.
As they search
Right.
for Bigfoot.
You're right then.
These videos. So yeah, you can see
Ohio.
these, yeah, are
Oh.
lame though. You can't.
This
really
is like
see
shot in
much.
the behind the Dollar Tree. You see a
my God.
crackhead. Like,
Guys, that's not part of the dirt pile.
We could totally
got
talk
head.
during these because it's just silly. So there's a dirt pile.
It's moving. It just cloaked. Oh my God.
I couldn't see anything.
I'm seeing something too, guys. I don't know what it is, and I'm trying to see it. Ah! What was that? Will you please?
I think
Guys,
people
something
freak
ran.
themselves out.
oh my god! Oh my god! Ah!
Exactly. Or it's probably like a raccoon, a trash panda, or something like that.
Something. I swear.
She's freaked herself out.
Oh my God.
This looks like Blair Witch Project.
It's dumb. Okay.
Oh my god! Oh my god! What's that? Oh my god! What's that?
It's like it's a dirt pile, babe. Don't worry about it.
It's the mushrooms talking.
And cameras, who spent most weekends in the woods,
Okay, this is
came from these areas.
She's gonna
And for the
narrate
for
this
the
crap
Yahiyana
now.
man,
No. That gets long and stupid. With her. But there were some really good ones, I swear. Here, how about this one? Try to find a decent Bigfoot video here. Stay out of the woods! That's kinda crazy. Ew, what is that? That white thing.
Slimer.
Ah, it's a rake. Ew. Look at it. Look at it. Ugh. Those are scary.
Kind of reminds me of in the game Left 4 Dead, where there's like a witch zombie. It's like this girl just sits there and just goes boo hoo 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 boo hoo hoo, and then like you get close and she attacks.
This is
That's what that
something.
reminds me of.
Let me switch here, because these things are freaky looking. That white thing, ugh, I don't like those. I've seen a lot of trail cams with these weird, spindly looking. They also look like they're right out of a horror movie. Freaking freaky rakes. So let's look at those because it's fun. Share. Let's look at some of these.
Well, like
Awful. Now this, you could this. Okay, so here's one. Is it a crackhead? Right.
Scariest trail cam photos.
Like
A deer
this.
seems to notice this little girl out in the woods, but something is off about her.
Yeah, what is that?
A ghostly figure in a nightgown roaming the dense
Most
wilderness
likely
is
this
something you don't
somebody
want to
not
see
well.
out on a camping trip.
It's not
In
a ghost.
2012, a Virginia trail cam captured a zombie-like creature.
That's a crackhead.
Scariest trail cam
Just saying,
photos.
okay.
How about skinwalkers?
A zombie-like creature. It's a crackhead.
Skinwalker.
Okay, so there was a rake in Ohio. Let's look at this, E.
Big buck or something.
Look at this.
Wait, it's not right there. What is that? Is it a buck? What is that? Dude,
What
that's
is
not
it?
a buck. Dude, go, 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 go.
Is it real?
Big buck or something. Wait, it's not right there. What is that? Is it a buck? What is that? Dude, that's not a buck. Dude, that's not. Dude, go, 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 go,
Is
go,
that
go,
crazy?
go.
There was a recent thing I saw on a couple of different channels. That's what made it interesting. There was a guy, I don't remember what state it was in, but he was driving his truck and he saw a guy in the side of the road. Yeah, that's a rake.
Boo.
He saw a
It's a
guy in the side of the
skinwalker.
road, and he at first in his dash cam caught it. So there's this guy kind of blankly staring at the side of the road, like it didn't make sense. And so the guy called 911 going, there's this guy on the side of the road and he didn't look right. I don't know if he was on drugs. I'm afraid he's going to wander into the road. And he's in the middle of the 911 call. Something jumps on the top of his car. And as it jumps on, he goes, "That's not human!" And it's like, whoa. And he's on the phone with 911. And he screams, "That's not human." And you hear it like jumping on the top of his car. And he pulled over, and the cops got there, and they could see the evidence of something having jumped on the top of his car, and they couldn't prove what the hell it was, and they didn't know if they could tie the guy that was standing on the side of the road to it or what. It was kind of creepy. That was a good one. I wish I could find that. I love my kitten, but she just farted. She stinks so bad.
Is it a
Thank you,
fishy fart?
kitten, for coming to me and just green clouding it. I appreciate it. It's wonderful. Next. Thank you. You're lucky you're
It looks so cute as well.
She's adorable. She's the cutest kitten in the world.
Oh, what's her name?
Also gassy.
What's her name?
Nix.
Isn't she the one that lost her paw?
No.
Oh.
You've got
There we go.
a kitten lost its paw.
Yeah, so Jinx, she was a failure to thrive when I first got her. Because
Yeah,
these
she
were
was the one that was ill before.
Yeah, she
Right.
almost died. And so I had to rush her to the vet. Well, the first vet, hey, Flow Farm. The first vet I gave her to, they were supposed to be a cat vet. But apparently somebody was there that didn't realize what the hell they were doing. And they put an IV in her tiny little hand instead of her jugular, which is what they're supposed to do. Hi. What they're supposed to do with kittens is they put it in the neck, right? But this one, they put it in her arm. When I got her to the actual hospital that she ended up at, they took it out, but it was too late, and the blood flow got cut off from that paw. So eventually, I mean, they were talking about amputating it, and I was like, I'm not putting this kitten through an amputation. It's disgusting. Let's find out what happens. Let's see what happens. And it ended up half of her paw. It's like the front half, like the front half of your hand. It fell off.
Oh.
But
Because I guess
she's
because it was
fine.
oxygen starved and tissue
Exactly.
died.
Exactly.
Oh.
So, but we saved her life, you know.
Oh, bless.
So I can't say that it was, you know, a horrible thing that way. She's alive. She climbs everything. She's
Why?
fine. She attacks both of her sisters.
She manages to climb still.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Because
that's
she's got her other paw and she's got her back feet.
well, yeah, I suppose. Blimey.
All I know is that I see her get up on furniture. All of a sudden, she's like Cheshire Cat. She's just there. Boom. There's Jinx. Okay. Well, you got
Cool.
up there somehow. And she's
Either
too
climbing
small
or
to jump.
teleporting.
Yes. Magical kitten stuff.
Oh.
Hey, Zach. Good to see you.
Well, she's certainly been through it then, by the sounds of it,
She has. The poor
and
baby.
still making it.
Yeah, she's something. That's my fighter. She's a cutie, too. She'd come over here. Nyx is super friendly. But Jinx, oddly, the one that was through the hospital and everything, she's my bravest one. She'll come out and meet people, where the other two will go and run and hide when I have people over. Jinx comes right out. She's my welcoming committee. So everybody loves her. You know, the one with one paw. But I have a good friend that has a 3D printer. So when Jinx gets a little older, we can fit her with a fake one. Thinking about fitting her with a fake paw. Wouldn't that be cute?
Why not?
Give her like little accessories with her paw. Give her like a little hook.
Exactly.
You're like Captain Hook.
You could have all kinds of different appendages.
Give
her an opposable thumb and say, "Look, open your own cat food."
Yeah, we'll just attach a can opener to it.
While you're at it, feed yourself.
Like for Halloween, you get a little chainsaw at the end of it.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Chainsaw, like fucking Evil Dead.
This kitty's got
really
claws.
Cute too. Yeah, an AK.
I'm running all out of gas.
Be like Puss in Boots on steroids.
Totally. Like, what was that movie? Robert Rodriguez. I always forget the name of the movie.
Planet Terror.
No, Rose McGowan was the chick with the gun for a leg.
Yeah, that was Planet Terror.
Was it? Okay, it was part of a bigger series, though, wasn't it?
Grindhouse.
Grindhouse. That's what I'm trying to think of. Yes, but with cats.
Oh.
Grindhouse with cats. Okay. Anyway, I digress.
Is that a Quentin film?
Yeah.
Yeah, Quentin
actually,
Tarantino.
Robert Rodriguez, which is a total offshoot of Quentin Tarantino.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was. I kind of like him a little bit better, but it's totally that Pulp Fiction-y type, total, stuff.
Yeah, it's just I thought Grindhouse or whatever was Tarantino. So.
Well, they were both involved. I think they both because it was part of a. It was a. So what series? There was like shorts. I guess it wasn't shorts. It was just I don't know what the hell it was.
Franchise.
I don't know what I'm talking about. Never.
They were all connected in some way.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's get into this interesting stuff. I'm gonna deal with Bigfoot at another time.
You know, it was when you're playing like the screams or whatever in the woods. Reminded me of a 911 call that some cops got. I think it was like in Oklahoma or something, and they heard screaming, and so they went out to this farm, and they heard this sounded like "help me," but they went up to the barn. They found out it was just a goat. It was just screaming and stuff.
Stupid screaming goats.
That's how they scream.
Screaming goats are ridiculous.
I felt so stupid.
Why is YouTube doing this thing to me where I cannot all of a sudden
They're
cannot
pretty
find...
scary sounding. Like that screaming goat was a meme for ages.
I love it when YouTube decides to change your panel on you just like that, so you can't find shit. I love that. It's just so useful to me. Thank you, YouTube. So, okay. I've been kind of getting into something this year that I haven't gotten in other years. And it's Krampus, because I think it's hysterical.
That sounds like a horrible, like, affliction to have, Krampus. Oh, I got Krampus.
Yeah. Krampus, aka the Bleakin. And to me, the Bleakin's kind of like a Wendigo Krampus character kind of combined. The Grinch, he's a Krampus type of character.
Is that like an evil Santa Claus Krampus?
Yeah, he's more of like, he's like a demon. I mean, when you see this, I don't know if you've seen images of...
I've heard of Krampus, but I can't remember what it is now.
Okay, this is great. So there are several groups. One mainly is in Seattle, Washington, and they dress as Krampus, and
Randy Jean.
They do parades. Hey, Randy Jean. And they do these parades every year. So let me share this. This is a trip. And that's go here. Unwrapping Krampus.
Is it did it originally come from Germany, Krampus?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Well, that explains it.
It explains a lot of things. Here we go. Check them out.
Well, they sound horrifying.
That was my
Look at them.
I know. That was my.
Oh God, why is this not playing? Hold on. Stop. Okay, let's do this.
There's always something in the corner, and I can never get it. God damn it!
Just rude. That happens with my milk cartons. Because they're square, so there's like at the last bit, there's always some in the corner, and then after like 2 years, I've finally worked out I could just puncture the corner. I'm clever like that.
You know when that happens?
It's just like, jeez.
Don't.
Yeah.
I want every last drop, damn it.
Okay, here is.
Yeah, I paid for it. Too right. Times are tough.
Exactly.
Here's Krampus. So they dress like.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen this. Yeah.
Money.
This is awesome, isn't it? It's like something out of a film.
Yeah.
He's got balls on his back.
Oh man. I've got mates that just go into it.
Those short, fat ones.
The guy in the front is cracking me up. So yeah, there's one of the Krampus parades.
That's so
There's
cool.
one in Burnout, Germany a couple years ago.
They really
get into it.
It's an orc.
Yeah,
Orcs.
That's what they look like to me too. Yeah. That's cool. They do this in Seattle, Washington as well. They used to have
have a version of whichever, there's so much scope within the basic idea.
Yeah, so this is probably where I think Dr. Seuss probably got a lot of his Grinch, right? So here's another guy. I was like, you're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. He's, very much the same.
Yeah, because I know people that have done cosplaying, and the amount of effort and design and knowledge and skills that go into those sometimes are just like, insane.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know some cosplayers too. I used to do a little bit of it, but I have really good friends that do it, like go to the festivals and go out to all the conventions and things. And yeah, there's some really good ones. Those were okay. The one in Germany, that the last one I showed was even better. With some of those looked really really nasty. But I've been seeing some really funny stuff on like Pinterest, and I gave Alley Patches the idea the other day. I saw another one. It was Krampus. He was a really cute little Krampus, and he said he was holding a bag and pointing and saying it wasn't get in the bag. It was there's something like that. I forgot.
Put the fries in the bag?
No, let me look it up. Let me see if I can't find it.
It puts the lotion on and gets in the bag.
That would have been really good. Here it is. It just says "you" in the bag. See if I can bring this up. It's so silly. I find these amusing. Okay.
So, how did we get from Krampus to Santa Claus? That's what I want to know. How did we go
two
from
totally different things? Here it is. You in the
Probably
bag.
Disney. Oh, you in the bag. You in the bag.
He looks like a goat.
That is cute.
Kind of almost looks like one of the wild, where the wild things are.
Yes,
Yeah.
it does.
Things.
It does look like one of those. He's really
Which I still
cute.
haven't seen, but I've seen pictures.
You know what that looks like to me?
read the
I don't know
book
if
when I was a
anybody knows
kid.
this. Richard Scarry. He was an
Richard-
a kid's illustrator. His name was
Ah.
Richard Scarry, and his style of drawing was very much like that.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I used to have his books when I was a kid. That's what that
Were his
remember
pictures
the-
like that? Were his pictures also cute but scary, or just more
He was
creepy?
more cute. Yeah, cute and
I mean,
silly.
it was very very
It was
kids,
kid stuff, like real, like little kid stuff.
little worm and an apple
Little hippos.
car thing.
Yeah,
That's cute. That makes me think of Dr. Seuss, though.
yeah.
That was like a whole TV show. I remember the TV show.
Let's see.
Cool.
God, I don't even remember I just had the books when I was really young. Somebody got them for me. Who knows? Richard Scarry. So this is. Can I just get an image of Richard Scarry's stuff? A good image. Here's a tag. Let's see on this page. Bam. So this is Richard Scarry. That's what it kind of looks like.
I mean, they do
It's
kind of
very
look a little
similar.
scary, though.
Yeah, it's
Look at
Similar.
that, just wide, vacant eyes. Just
Yeah, and then
it's
it
kind of an uncanny kind of effect, isn't it? Like an uncanny valley sort of thing, almost.
yeah, just
But yeah,
kind of
those eyes
reminded
are a
me
bit-
of that. You know, with the big wide eyes.
Yeah.
join us.
Speaking of Santa, I wasn't really going to touch on Santa because he gets a lot of attention, but I used to have these Christmas cards. I never gave them out because nobody would get my sense of humor on this, but they were by the guy that did Sandman. Now I'm having a complete
Neil Gaiman.
thank you. I only have like all of his books. Neil Gaiman, Santa Claus cards. They were evil Santa Claus cards. Is this it? And it had this inside. Yeah, it was called Nicholas Was. And I wish it had like the inside of it. Oh, he does. Okay. So it's basically Santa Claus. I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me do this.
But when Santa Claus went crazy,
Kind of. More like a
like
chain
the Weird Al
murderer,
song.
but similar. So here's let's see if I can get a close up on this. Here he is. He's all like chained up onto like it looks like a big like he looks like Prometheus right there.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
Check them out. And then you've got these goblins. These are supposed to be
kidnapped
the
him.
elves. the goblins.
Oh,
But they've got him hostage.
yeah. I was thinking he looks like he's being restrained on a starfish or a croissant.
And then the inside of the card says Nicholas was older than sin, and his beard could grow no whiter. He wanted to die. The dwarvish natives of the Arctic caverns did not speak his language, but conversed in their own twittering tongue, conducted incomprehensible rituals when they were not actually working in the factories. Once every year they forced him, sobbing and protesting, into endless night. During the journey he would stand near every child in the world, leave one of the dwarves' invisible gifts by its bedside. The children slept, frozen in time. He envied Prometheus and Loki, Sisyphus and Judas. His punishment was harsher. Ho, ho, ho.
Some interesting lore right there.
This is good stuff.
He wanted to die.
So
just
when
kill
I collected
me.
comic books, these came
No.
out, and I bought a set.
Can you imagine going, like, as a kid, going to see Santa Claus? You sit on his lap, and he's like, "Yeah, I just want to die, kid."
Oh my God. Yeah, it's like that movie Bad Santa with what's his face?
Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob, yeah, that was a good movie.
I just want to die.
And they're robbing all of the department stores. Oh my
Yeah. You win a PlayStation. I just wait for the end to come.
That's just the absolute. All those suits are full of pee because all those kids are pee.
Oh.
Pee and puke. Here, this is the part of the show where things really go off the rails. Feel free to join us.
We got Live Higher. Do we have Live Higher Die tonight? I hope we do. I love beforehand. I have to check now and see.
I love all the different shows you guys do. Cool.
Gary
Hubsies.
Yay. So yeah, let me check and see if. All right, cat. Really, Kiki. Tiny little purr bug.
There's
You're
just
gonna hear her purring.
Like Gary Hub streams at like a time that I'm just not awake, and pole vault's quite late for me as well. So often I'm there.
Your sound went wonky there, Limey.
Yeah,
what happened? How about that? It's
you're
probably
fine.
me completely forgetting where my mic is. I apologize.
Oh, that's okay. I do that all the time. I guess we don't have a Live Higher or Die.
Yeah, it's a lot of things that I can never make Leela's stream because it's just like it's 3 a.m. for me, and I'm like, I'm in bed.
I feel terrible because this is the first week I've been able to actually make Lori stream for a long time.
Yeah, see, I've only made hers a couple of times.
And
Frank.
I've been wanting to make Gary's new stream, and I haven't been able to stay up till 2 in the morning. It's at 2 in the morning.
I got work tomorrow. 10 o'clock to 6 at Honey Baked.
Monday tomorrow.
It's also there's just so much good stuff as well. Like all of you, I haven't even like everybody that I know kind of thing. I haven't checked out their channels because I can't keep up with the ones I've already watching all the time.
So many.
Yeah, there's just so many, and there's just so much good stuff out there as well. So
yeah,
and then you just can't help but have like overlap. It's like
there's been nights where I'm like, especially now that Saturday with Gary taking off for a little while, Gary May, G May, I've been able to do streams on Saturdays, and I see like 20 of them pop up. I'm like, oh no, I want to go to this one, no, this one. No, this one. Oh no. So, you find yourself kind of picking one and going.
Just open all of them. And then just like casually just, mute the ones that you
yeah,
and like go back in.
When I'm on my PC, I've done that before.
I go on my phone. Yeah. Like a lot of times I'm just sitting in my living room here in front of the television, like, oh, what's on YouTube? Boom. You know, and instead of turning it on the TV, because I can't chat on the TV, I turn it on my phone, and then it ended up just kind of staying there. Can't open tabs. So I have to pick one. Okay, where am I going tonight? Where will I be? And last night it was pole vaults, and we had fun. That was a good stream.
Yeah, that mirror tubey thing he had, like, and he was doing the disco songs with it and stuff. That was cool.
Yeah, that is cool. The
Infinity Tunnel. That was.
Yeah, the infinity mirror thing.
Yeah,
that was fun. I was like, "Is it haunted? Get rid of it." Pole vault's always getting like cursed items or haunted dolls or something.
Yeah,
GG Ouija.
You just never know quite what. Well, you know that you're going to have pole vault, but you never know quite what that's going to entail, which is always good.
Hysterical. Oh, good stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. All these weird winter things. Rachel Loha sent me some interesting Hawaiian cryptids, although these
cool.
are winter, but they're Hawaiian, and I thought it was interesting. So this one's called the Menehune. They're tiny, industrious people who are said to have lived in Hawaii before the arrival of the Polynesians. Often depicted as skilled builders and engineers.
Doozers.
Yes, exactly. I love it. Thank you. Oh, I love that. It's hysterical. It's exactly what I'm picturing in my head right now. It's so funny. Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, that was awesome. It was perfect. It's right on time. And then night marchers. I can't speak. Or Huaka I Po. And if I've mispronounced that, I'm sorry. They're spirits of ancient Hawaiian warriors who march in a ghostly procession at night. Ooh. It's believed that if you encounter them, you must strip naked and lie face down to avoid their wrath. Damn.
Blimey.
Okay, that sounds like Diddy. Lie down on your stomach and naked and just don't incur my wrath. Okay, sounds
quick strip. Those night marchers. That would be a good practical joke to play on your buddy in Hawaii. If you were like from there, you know?
It's all fun games up to the part where you guys strip naked and lay on your stomach and hope for the best, I guess.
You reveal it's the entire, audience to the football team. You're on the football field. Everybody's there. You're naked. Anyway, that's funny.
Good.
So,
according it sounds like a nightmare. Like, you ever have one of those dreams where you're just like naked somewhere, like you're at school and you're naked, or like you like just walking around naked?
Rachel had
weird.
to add,
but it sounds horrifying.
Night marchers who would absolutely fuck you up. I was told if you see one or cross its path, you have to strip naked and drop to the ground, face down, ass up. Oh God! Who made this? This is awesome.
Mochola's left a comment. Folks think the Menhune were descendants of the Marquesas. Is that? Did you?
Marquesas?
I'm not sure.
Menehune Marquesas.
Marquesas.
The thing is, you'd probably pee yourself anyway. Everybody should be safe.
What would you pee on others? Would it be like casting a protection spell on someone else, or really just like go after the person you peed on? Like, you have to pee on yourself, otherwise they become a target.
Quick,
I don't know.
Get naked.
Get him!
Up, and I'll pee over you as well. Good measure.
Isn't it a myth that if you get stung by a jellyfish, if you pee on somebody,
Yeah,
it helps?
Yeah, I think
don't
somebody
know.
with a sixth sense
I
of
don't think
humor came
that's
up with
It's
that
true.
one.
I saw it on Friends. It's true.
It's true.
Yeah,
It just sounds like
true. I
you'd be
saw it on
stung and
Friends
then
and
pissed on.
everything.
Oh, you been stung by a jellyfish? Hold on, let me get that for you. Why are you peeing on my leg? It's supposed to help.
Add urine to insult.
No, don't do that. Don't pee on me. Okay, so the next one she's got for us is Green Lady of Wahaiwa. And again, if I'm not pronouncing that correctly, I apologize. It's a ghost story from Wahaiwa, Oahu, about a woman who haunts the local botanical gardens. Okay, interesting. Mo'o are dragon-like lizards that appear in various Hawaiian legends. They can be both benevolent and malevolent. Anecdotal stories. Oh, Pele. I've heard of Pele. You know, she's the goddess of volcanoes and fire. That's a very important goddess. Not really a cryptid. She's a goddess. More like a force of nature, I would think. An embodiment of a force of nature. Kind of like Callisti, all hail Discordia in Greece. In Greek myth, she is the goddess of discord. So she's the one that goes and creates the all of the drama with Aphrodite and the other goddesses, and throws the apple in the middle of the room, and has the most beautiful goddess gets this golden apple. And so Callisti's symbol is this golden apple, or the arrows that go everywhere in the circle. It's usually an apple in the circle and the arrows going everywhere. Callisti, all hail Discordia.
So, did the apple symbolize anything itself? No.
Let me look up the story.
Because I'm wondering if there's a reflection in the Garden of Eden story at all.
Yeah, it's a common, thing where like you give a teacher an apple, it's supposed to mean knowledge or something.
Yeah, this is what I'm thinking. I'm wondering if her knowledge or releasing some gossip about people sowed the discord or something.
Yeah. Okay. So, Callisti means to the fairest. So Eris is the actual goddess. So Eris is the goddess of discord,
Right.
who had the golden apple, which was Callisti, to the fairest, and she tossed it into a wedding and sparked a dispute between Hera, Athena, and Aphrodite that led to the Trojan War.
Oh.
So,
so did you say the apple had a name, or?
Callisti, to the fairest. So what she did was she created a discord, because that's what she does, right?
It was a competition, like whoever's the fairest will get the apple.
Exactly.
Okay.
So she was not really invited to this wedding, and the wedding was with between Peleus and Thetis, but she wasn't invited, so she crashed it. Yeah. And so to cause problems, because she was pissed because she wasn't invited, in Greek goddess fashion, through the golden.
This sounds like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, because you've got like
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and definitely Disney.
Because she gate crashes the parties, doesn't she? She wasn't invited, and she gets. Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Snow White. Well, yeah. I mean, it's
not exactly the same, but there seems to be echo.
Yeah, like Cinderella too. And then you've got the Hera's the queen of, in the three contenders, right, that she's messing with are the queen of the gods, Hera, the goddess of wisdom, Athena, and the goddess of love, Aphrodite. And Aphrodite is all about drama. I mean, you got
love, wisdom, and what was the other one?
Love, wisdom, and the queen of the gods. So the head lady in charge, basically. And then who ended up as the decider, and why was the Trojan War started with this? Well, that was Paris of Troy. He was the one to decide who the fairest goddess was, right? So each goddess offered Paris a bribe. Hera offered power, Athena offered victory, and Aphrodite offered the most beautiful woman in the world, who was Helen. And so Paris chose Aphrodite, kidnapped Helen, and that's what triggered the Trojan War. So bad Eris, bad, terrible.
Blimey.
Terrible. So what she had, the apple is called Callisti because Eris had scribed onto the apple, she had carved onto the apple Callisti for the fairest. Terrible, terrible, terrible.
Kind of makes me think of like the whole, was it like Snow White thing or something, like, you know,
Well,
the,
that's what, yeah, Limey was
you know,
saying,
the,
yeah.
you know, the mirror on the wall is the fairest of them all or something. And then like you have the apple that's like poisoned.
Well, and to Limey's point, they're right. This is a poisoned apple. You know, if you think about it, she carved Callisti into it, which is for the fairest. It was meant for discord, and it caused a war. All because she was not invited to a wedding.
Yeah.
Welcome to Greek.
Yeah, it sounds like some people I know.
Welcome to.
So that brings a whole new meaning to how about them apples?
How you like them? You like apples? How you like them apples? FAFO.
See, Rachela's comment.
Yeah, let's see.
Nana Uwe. Nana Uwe.
Nana Uwe,
That's horrifying.
Significant figure in Hawaiian mythology, shape-shifting demigod with a shark's mouth on his back. Born to the shark king Kamo Hoali'i, an immortal woman known for preying on villagers. Nasty. You know what that reminds me of?
Jaws.
Well, yeah. That's a good one.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry. That reminds me of
sorry.
the Nephilim, which were products of angels and men, right? So if you got like a product of this shark king, it sounds like a god, right? And a mortal, that it's always trouble. It's always problems.
Yeah.
Mortals in I don't know, eternal things should not get together and have children. They become nasties. And the Nephilim were giants that ate men.
Serves a practical purpose as well, as Rachel is saying in her last comment. Which some of these stories do. They have like obvious benefits if you take heed.
Well, right. You know, that a big thing. So that's what I did in college. I studied myth.
I did wonder how you knew quite so much detail about. I didn't know if it was like a particular interest, Greek mythology and the pantheon, but you've studied a range by the sounds of it. Then
I've done mainly Greek and Roman myth. That was my focus. But what we did was a lot of theory. What is myth? What's a myth? Have you ever thought about like what? It's not really a why story. I mean, you can take it like that, but we don't really know what it is. We don't really know where they came from. There's theories about where they came from, about where the Greek gods came from, even that they were probably more just people, renowned, that got a name, and then people talked about them and talked about them and talked about them.
Yeah.
So then they became these exalted gods with a little g.
Yeah.
Right? In examples of for people how to live. And that's where the whole Socratian thing came in with the apology. And he was criticizing the religion of the day, saying these gods were doing terrible things. They were raping women and, you know,
sometimes as a swan.
doing all this stuff, and shouldn't we be looking to a god to act better, right? It was a newer idea back then. And the people at the time did not like that. So some of them wanted to punish him, and some of them didn't. And he said, "You're going to have to kill me because I'm not sorry. Screw you."
Sometimes gods just got to do what they got to do while disguised as a swan.
Or yeah.
So
or
when
like
you say
poor
he,
Io.
who are you referring to?
The swan was Lita.
No, you were
The
saying that
swan.
it was a new idea and he was proposing this, but they didn't like it. Who? Maybe I misunderstood something.
Oh, I don't remember.
The person that was saying all these things about gods, I think is what
Socrates.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Socrates. Plato wrote the Apology. He wrote all of Plato was a student of Socrates's.
Mm-hmm.
And they would basically hang out in the agora, the marketplace, and talk.
Yep.
And so Plato would write down everything he said. So the whole like works of Plato, that's all what Socrates said.
Oh, okay.
So it's everything.
The works of Socrates as told by Plato, as told to and by Plato.
Yeah, so like the whole my favorite book in that works of Plato is the Apology, because it's Socrates thumbing his nose at everybody in Greece. Like, F you guys, you don't even know what you're talking about, you know? And they didn't. He was right. And then there's the big one was the Republic. So a lot of people will know about that. My friend Birdfinger talks about that. The allegory of the cave. That's a big one.
I've heard of that, yeah.
Yeah, that's Socrates.
And the like the perfect forms or whatever, is that included in that?
Yeah,
the shadows on the wall.
In that whole book, yes.
Yeah.
And then it also talks about, you know, he had ideas about women joining into society, participating in the military, and all of that.
Right. So what I'm thinking is that my understanding of like the different pantheons of gods around the world, further back in time when it was like polytheistic religions, was that the different gods were like personifications of aspects of human nature, both good and bad. And the gods were sometimes mostly one or the other, and sometimes they were just mixtures of both, like kind of more or less equally. And then the change from polytheistic to monotheistic was, as you said, the idea that I'd not heard of it put in the sense of like the gods are supposed to be better than us, but it makes sense when you think of personification of human nature change into one being that's supposed to, like, as soon as you say that, it's like makes sense from my understanding of monotheistic religions. Another thing I heard though was that the switch from poly to monotheistic religions was also a way of consolidating power on Earth, because Earth's political or social structures are supposed to map onto what happens in the heavenly or the godly realm. Then instead of having multiple points that you can refer to, you've now only got one. So it suited the rulers on Earth to say, I am the human manifestation of one true point of authority. So you have to listen to me, rather than having different perspectives and viewpoints on how things could work and the pros and cons of those. Now it's just like my way or the highway, because I am the representative of only one God, one single point of authority.
Well, and it's an interesting transition with it.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if, from what you're saying, if Socrates
like...
and Plato helped precipitate that change, because, like, thinking about it as well, Osiris is said to, like, Jesus said in some ways to echo Osiris with death and rebirth and regeneration all the time, the flooding of the Nile and things like that. Yeah, so if Christianity helped do for Greek philosophy, is there something to me thinking that Socrates and Plato helped hasten the end of Greek philosophy and antiquity because Christianity then replaced it? Would that be Any?
I think they were very far off of Christianity. I'm talking like hundreds of years, but
Oh, okay.
hundreds
So-
and hundreds of years. And I want to say that I think that the philosophy, what people probably did was take advantage of that and seize an opportunity to take power from it. I'm not sure that
Oh, so
the
they might use
philosophers
Socrates
meant
and
for
right.
that power
Oh
switch.
no, I don't. Yeah,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
like- they maybe didn't realize they didn't realize that they were part of a global shift or even a regional shift at the time or whatever. But they might have been a
Right.
contributing factor and something people could draw upon as a philosophical underpinning to their like
Right.
ideas of consolidating power or something, right?
Yeah. And
So I have
Also
this
other,
book.
before I
other
can get
ideas as
into
well,
ease.
like including women in society, would have been a big shift as well.
Including
So I
within
have to-
society, and there was a lot of industry around the pagan religion in Greece. They would sell things at the festivals and stuff like that, and with monotheism, those people couldn't make money anymore.
So I have this book that my friend wrote sometime before she died. And summary of it, I'll read it from the back. It says, within these pages comes the most blasphemous and crucial theological disclosure of the past 2,000 years. Through years of scholarly research, Priscilla unveils the origins of religious mythology and validates Lucifer as our creator, savior, and God, exculpating him of the crimes the church has levered. She exposes the true mythological origins and identities of Jesus, Lucifer, Satan, God, and Goddess through philology, etymology, symbology, and narrative. Yeah, she really talks about like all sorts of different like mythological things in this book. So yeah, I mean, if you want to
That sounds
check it out,
That sounds interesting.
that's thick.
I
I
am
mean,
a
look,
Yeah, I was going to say that's a
actually.
chunky
That's
book.
what I do.
there's a
I am
lot
a
of stuff in there.
philologist. Classical. I'm trained in classics, Greek, and Latin, so that's philology, actually. So it's interesting, but yeah. So all of this stuff is what was interesting about Socrates to me in relation to Christianity. Limey was that he was like this far off. Really interesting. And what's even more interesting to me are the Stoics and how they were about this far off of it. You know, it was just a really interesting how that idea kept cropping up, you know. But yeah, I totally think that they took advantage of it and installed a pope and made it, you know, this is a yin yang
So you're saying,
universe. So they always
so-
take like a good idea and twist it into something crappy. You know?
So, am I correct in understanding you in that Socrates and Plato were like hundreds of years before Christianity? Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
About, I would say, a good 500.
But you see, shifts like that will presumably take place over a long period of time. You know, shift from polytheistic to monotheistic, and then we may be just part of that process, or milieu.
But that's what I did go to school to kind of study that progress.
Yeah, no, it sounds really interesting. It is, I mean, the thing is, I find it interesting like I do just about everything else. So I've picked up bits and pieces here and there. I've got personal experience of having been brought up in various churches, growing up and things as well. So yeah, there's and knowing people that have practiced different religions as well. So
Yeah, I
that's
delved into
interesting
it
what
myself.
Rachel is saying about Jesus and Buddha being in the desert. Hi, Leela.
Yeah, yeah. There's, and you know,
Man.
that's the thing of when I did study myth is that there are so many similarities in myths from cultures that did not touch each other.
Yeah.
You know, so Mayan
Yeah, I think
versus
that as well.
Egyptian, those
Yeah.
didn't meet that we know of.
Yeah.
So how did those stories get so similar, and what is more interesting are the differences in the stories. And I want to say hello to Leela.
Hello, Leela.
Yeah, I
So-
saw a nice graphic once that was talking about the golden rule, like treat others as you want to be treated yourself, and it was saying that basic message is in pretty much every organized religion going, and it included Buddhism in that. And like to me, Buddhism is a bit different to the other religions, like because it's like internal rather than external, or as the like starting point. So yeah, I just and there's not like necessarily a deity in my understanding in Buddhism. So
Right. And can't you be like a Christian Buddhist or a Jewish Buddhist? You can have your religion, but it's a philosophy. It's more of a philosophy.
yeah,
you live
that's the
by.
way I've heard it described as a philosophy. But for whatever reason, people like in this graphic, they included it in the religions. So
Pirate
Oh,
Ooh, fancy shirt, Paul Vault.
yeah, that's my
It's-
understanding. Rachel, is Buddhism's not a religion; it's
Chest
philosophy.
there.
Like,
What you got on your? Is that a tattoo?
Hear a lot of people
Yeah.
put it in religion basket, as it were.
What do you got a
This is-
tattoo
yeah,
of on your
Leela's
chest there?
right. Stoicism is great until it leads to voluntary asceticism. You know, usually in service, we want somebody who wants to be hedonistic with your stuff.
That's a nice way of putting it. I like that.
So that's where some of these philosophies can like lead to really weird stuff. But you know, even I've seen a lot of Christian preachers take some Buddhist philosophies. One in particular was Joyce Meyer, took the idea of thinking about what you're thinking about. And that's a
Right.
Buddhist premise,
Mm-hmm.
being mindful, right, of where you're at. And part of that is thinking about what you're thinking about. And sometimes those negative thoughts, like, oh, where did that come from? Is
Yeah.
that really me? Is that something external, like trying to get at me, or
Yeah.
putting that thought in my head? You
Yeah.
know? So
Yeah, I mean,
it's
I
really
try
easy
and
to stop.
like there's something I say to people is like trying to be objective about how you feel, or trying to be objective about your subjective state is really difficult. But I think it's a useful thing to try and practice. So
It is because
Hey,
it puts you in
sunshine.
that moment. Play
Oh, Pole Vault's
sunshine.
sleepy. We've got to go easy on Pole Vault. He's like a big sleepy bear.
I just woke up.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Just got
saying.
up.
We're gonna go
I
easy on you.
Okay, that's
What is
so
that
it's-
on your chest?
what do you mean?
What's
It's
on
a
your
What is that?
tattoo,
Is that
dude.
tattoo? What is that?
Yes.
What is
It's
it?
a tattoo.
What? It's a dragon.
It's a big
Oh.
old dragon.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
It's
It's a food dragon.
a foo. So I actually have two dragons. I got this dragon right here,
Uh-huh.
and then I have one dragon dragging the ground.
You should see a doctor about that.
Yeah, no.
He's tripping.
I was born that way. So,
Do you walk with
So-
a limp?
yes.
Does it breathe fire?
You know, I was. Are y'all talking about Bigfoot?
We were. I can talk about Bigfoot again.
Well,
Have
see,
you seen
here's.
Bigfoot?
I just woke up. I just woke up. Is
But
it almost
not
over?
today. I just went in your life. Have you
Yeah,
seen
we
Bigfoot?
got about a half hour left.
Jeez.
Oh man!
God, Sunshine, he's
Oh.
grumpy. Tell him.
God, I came in here and sunshine was all over the freaking computer and shit. I'm like,
do
"Bah!"
not talk
I
bad of
was
Saint
trying to play
Sunshine.
Oh,
NVTV and
What?
find
I just wanted to say something, Justine.
yeah.
I think why there's not more Bigfoot is because they're all female.
You think so?
Oh, really?
Yes.
You think they're how would they all be female though?
Well,
they-
have you ever you've seen a lot of Bigfoot pictures, right?
Yeah, I've seen a lot.
Uh-huh.
Right. Have you ever seen one with their dick sticking through the fur?
Well,
I've
maybe
never
they've all
seen
got-
that. I
Maybe
just
they've all got. It's
I
cold,
Just
right?
thinking the fur was pretty thick.
It's cold.
well, sometimes it's warm. Sometimes it's warm,
The
and
balls
it's
are
in the
keeping your ears
springtime and
warm.
stuff. I've never seen that. And you know what? They even said the first one where they're going to the woods, the oldest one, they say if you look at that one, that's definitely a female because it's got boobs on it and stuff.
Yeah, that one I've seen. That's a really famous one. And it looks
Right.
like
And
she's carrying a child. Yeah.
yeah, that's a female. And I just never, you'd think you'd see like one like packing some wood coming through sometime. I'm just
I was
saying,
thinking that,
I've never
Ricola,
seen
for
it.
the
I've never
method of
seen that.
reproduction.
It's slimy. It's just it's turtled.
you would think
Bigfoot all the way down.
You would think they'd chub up a little bit, for like showing off. I know if someone's taking pictures of me. If I knew something was taking pictures of me, I'd be like, oh wait, hey, let's slide.
You gotta catch the Bigfoot when it's peeing. Does it squat or does it stand?
Yeah.
You got like a Bigfoot stand by a tree.
I got one of these today. You ever seen one of those?
Oh, is it a Monty Python hand?
It does look like a Monty Python hand.
I think this is a Beatles hand from the Blue Meanies.
Okay.
From the yellow
with the love
from the Yellow Submarine.
Oh,
we live on the Yellow Submarine.
If it
You know
was
who
Python,
told
it would say spam.
Right, you know who told me that it was Beatles finger?
Who?
This guy. We all live on the Yellow Submarine. St. Patrick's Day.
Paul McCartney.
It is Paul McCartney. Not supposed to be. Paul McCartney lives in Pole Vault's house like a Bigfoot.
These hands are so big.
St. Patrick's Day. There you go. This is but I seen a Bigfoot, so I know.
Oh man!
I thought you'd only just woken up, Paul.
I did. Did you know? That all of them had to be exactly 12 inches long.
What are we talking about now?
Bigfoot? You're right.
They got to be bigger than 12 inches long.
They had to be exactly 12 inches long, or they would be a big inches instead of a big foot. Hey, no.
13 inches.
That would be a big. That would be a big inches, not a big foot. Listen. So I was like, kid,
just these heads hurts already.
Stop!
My head hurts already. Stop!
I've got brain cancer now.
Paul wants 9 minutes and he's screwing my head already.
See, I was in the woods one time.
Also, himself 3D printed.
No. See, the trip is this is for real. So you got this live here, Justine. The live shit right here. I have seen Bigfoot, for real. So me and my buddies were in Louisiana. I used to spend like Louisiana summers in like Louisiana in the swamps, and we were like down, and we took too long getting home. And have you ever been on a white dirt rock road in the middle of nowhere in the middle of the night when the road glowed like blue?
I've seen, yeah. I know.
And it lights up the sky because the white rock road is catching what little light there is and just reflecting it up. So we're walking down this road, and we just now smoked a joint, right?
Mm.
We're walking, and we're like only like 14, 13 years old, 13, 14, 15. That was the ages of the people on the road. Us. And we were all minors, so it's okay. We hear something like in the woods going, and I was like, hey, and it's one of those things, man. You can feel the dread on your body. Okay, you like if a rabbit, when they're in the woods, they don't smell or see the coyote. Sometimes they just feel it, and they stop.
Yeah.
Okay, it was one of those feelings. I feel fucking danger, and it's going, and I was like, hey, man, hey. And I turned to my two buddies that were brothers. I'm like, y'all hear that shit? And they're like, yeah. And we looked to the left, And so all the trees are glowing blue in the swamp, right? Just glowing blue with the leaves like it is like kind of wintry kind of looking, and the ground's glowing blue from the leaves and stuff. And you see this black trees, the trees are black, but everything else is blue. So you see this like looks like a broken log sticking out from behind a tree.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
And all three of us are looking. I'm like, you see that? It looks like some of the freaking swamp moss is blowing off of it or something, because it looked like hair.
Right.
And about that time, it goes and opens its eyes.
Ooh.
And I don't know. I'm not saying it was a Bigfoot, but whatever it was, opens its eyes and it's red.
Oh.
And we were just like, huh. And if you've ever been so scared all at once that you just froze, and we were just like, oh, because we realized we didn't know if it knew that we seen it, but we know it's seen us. And we're like, hey, and we just start to walk, and we know that it's too far back to the trailer house in the woods to run. And we're all smart enough to know, even though we're stoned, listen, if a predator sees you, the last freaking thing you want to do is run.
Yeah.
Okay. So we just faded off like, hey, we don't see it. We're like, oh my God. And as we start to walk, you can start to hear the stuff in the woods. Crunch, 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 crunch behind us again. And there's a road right before we get to the trailer that everybody came down like a highway. Yeah. As soon as we got that highway, it stopped, and we looked behind us, and the woods cleared, and we looked behind us, and you could kind of look back and see it stopped at the highway. Okay, so and when it stopped, you would have thought that we were freaking like, freaking on fire track stars. We were like, wow. And we ran to the trailer as quick as we could. And of course we didn't tell, our parents, because, what are we going to say? We're stoned and we seen something. Yeah, exactly. That's our ass.
You're
okay. And plus,
stoned.
Yeah.
You're on crack.
Well, and plus they wouldn't let us go back into the woods. Okay.
Ever.
And we're so stupid. We're like, they won't let us go back in with the Bigfoot if we tell them that we went in, there's a Bigfoot. So, and that was my Bigfoot story.
You know what I've heard though is that red-eyed creatures are not Bigfoot. That because Bigfoot isn't red-eyed. I've heard
how do they know if
is
they
like
haven't seen his eyes?
Mothman or these things they call Jersey Devils. And let's see, there's a Mongolian monster, which is a hairy biped. So similar to a Bigfoot.
Yeah.
But red-eyed.
Well, I've seen shadow people before. Ooh, and I think the thing is with shadow people, I think it always coincided with lack of sleep.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard. Oh,
I've seen shadow people actually, Paul. When you put it like, I've seen shadow people, and it was definitely sleep deprivation. And it was the weirdest thing because I was fully aware that it was sleep dep, and yet it didn't change. It was like an optical illusion. You can know that it's an optical illusion; it will still work. But at first, it was really like unsettling, to say the least.
Well, I had this voodoo lady tell me, I was at the LA Civic Center, and I'd been up for like 2.5 days, and I was going like this. I was like, and I was sweating, and I could see them. They were jumping through the rafters, and I had this old security guard lady come up to me, and she's like, I know voodoo. And she's like, let me tell you something. She's like, you see the shadow people, don't you? I'd never heard the term before. I was like, I see it. And she's like, you know what? She's like, it's from staying awake. And we can see things when we stay awake that they're around us all the time. But she said, baby, let me tell you something. They feed on fear, and you are a gourmet dinner for them right now. Quit feeding them. Do you hear me? And I was like, but they're everywhere. She's like, they're not doing anything to you. They're scaring you, and you're feeding them, and they're feeding off of that. Stop it. And I was like, okay. And you know what? And when I quit, when I looked at him, I was like, I see you. I see you. And they quit fucking with me immediately.
This reminds me of a What Is Kids You Know sketch where guy goes to see a fortune teller, and she says, "You have a ghost. You have a bunch of ghosts jerking off on you." And he's like, "What?" And he's like, "Where are they? Why are they doing it?" And she's like, he's like, she's like, "Yeah, they're jerking off on you." And like, he's like, so he's freaking out. He's like, "Stop it, stop it!" And then later on, he goes to his job, and they're having a little meeting in the office or whatever, and he's like freaking out, and he's like, and they're like, "Are you okay?" It's like, "No, there's these ghosts. They're just jerking off on me all the time." And they're like, "You know what? That's the attitude we need here at this company. You've got a promotion." He's like, "Thank you, ghosts."
I have seen videos of stuff with shadow people that can be freaky. If I saw that would freak me out. I have seen scratches form on somebody though. That freaked me out too.
Well, remember from my experience and what I was told by an older lady that knew all about it, because she was a security guard, so she stayed awake all hours, so she saw it too. And I had this theory that as our minds slow down and we get tired, things come in like a refresh rate on a monitor, and our mind slows down, and it slows down the way we're perceiving. Yeah. And we see that other dimension that these shadow people are on all the time, but we don't see them and we don't care. But when we can see them, like I said, if you ever have problems with them, and I've talked to people about this a lot, as I was told, don't feed them. Don't be afraid of them. Yeah. And they go away because they don't like that. And I've had them do some fucked up shit to me. Like I was one time I was going at night, and I was going through these trucks that had these PlayStations in them, and I thought someone was stealing, and I saw the shadow up under the truck, and I start chasing it, and I'm like, "Oh motherfucker, you are going down." I'm like, this person that's stealing these PlayStations but I ran, and it ran through a cement wall, and I was like, "Oh!" And when I knew that it wasn't real, I turned around, and it jumped on my back, it stuck its head next to my head, and went in my ear. And once again, if they fed on fear, I fed that son of a bitch. That was a Thanksgiving dinner it had, because and I went to the head security. I was like, "God, get out there, man." And hey, he was like, "I don't know what the fuck's out there, but they can have it, because if you're that," he said, "I know you, and if you're that scared, I don't want to go out there." I was like, "You got to go out there." And he's like, "No way." And that was that one, and that was at the Staples Center.
Yeah, that's the thing. I only had I would cycle to work in its early hours because I did a 6 till 2 shift, and I could only sleep every other night. And after a while of that, like you say, you start to. I think the explanation is you start dreaming while you're awake because your brain's not going into that state. And every time I got near there's a park with trees in a line at the edge, and I'm cycling up to a tree or near a tree, and I think, "Oh, there's someone stood under it." It's like there's no one else around. It's possible in that time of morning, but unlikely. And as I get closer, I'm like, "Oh, there's no one there." And the next tree, the same. And I'm like, "Well, that's weird." So by the third one, I'm like, and then I pay more attention, and the person disappears, and there's just the shadow of the tree, right? And then I'm like, "Oh, it's got to be sleep deprivation," because even at a younger age, I was always interested in psychology and perception and things. So, but yeah, if I hadn't have known that would have been so much freakier, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, they say they've proven there's other dimensions.
Yeah, I mean, especially as there's a graveyard on the other side of the road, right next to me. So yeah, that would have been really like, oh my god, they're waiting to cross back to get home after they've been out on the town.
Oh, that reminds me of Casper's site when he always says, he'll play a paranormal video, and he'll stop and he'll say, "It was built on a graveyard."
It's like Pet
The estate sale. The estate sale we got this stuff at today.
Was
Okay.
on a graveyard.
no, it's built next to a graveyard, and the whole house is laid out like Boleskine House. I don't know if you know what that is. It's Aleister Crowley. This guy had a house that was built out on the lock, and this is built on a lake with a big opening and a big thing and a stable for animals. And Sunshine's got video of it. She went in today. There's like kind of like questionable like torture devices and temple stuff going on, and all these masks through the house from like all around the world that are like occult masks, but then his own mask that he's made of his own face with bark on it, with fire and like stuff on it, and it is like crazy. And then it's like really weird, but guess what? It's built next to a graveyard. Yeah, and I don't think none of that. Hey, and it's in the most elite, richest area of Dallas. It's just like, and there's so much blatant what I would call Golden Dawn type magic.
Okay.
All through this house.
Interesting.
And it is. And Sunshine's like, open the trap door. Open it. I'm like, you gotta leave these people alone. And plus, I don't want to know what's under. She's still mad. She's like, we wanted to see what was under that trap door.
No, we don't.
Yeah,
we don't.
Yeah, and we yeah, it was last time we did that, it was a cave that went under the estate sale, and the cave went under every room in the house. And every time these houses have wooden floors, so when you're in the cave up under the floor, or when you're in and it wasn't built like with wood and stuff. This was dug, right? And you could look up and go under the individual rooms and look up and see what people were doing in the estate sale up over your head, because you could see through the cracks in the floorboard. Like,
there was this video I saw, another paranormal thing, where they were renovating this house, and I don't remember where the house was, unfortunately, but they were renovating it, and they came upon this weird like hole in the wall. So they started like opening it, and it was like that. It was a cavern, and it went out of the house though. And they never posted where it went to. It was like, that was it. That's all you saw. It was like the beginning of it. And it looked like going spelunking somewhere. It did not look like anything underneath a house like that should be under.
I have weird dreams that are reoccurring. They've been happening for like the longest time. That we're like, we have a hidden room in this basement, because there's like behind me there's the laundry room, and then like adjacent to it there's like a just we use it for storage or whatever, but there's that wall that every time I look at it, something about those bricks just looks really weird and off. Like some of them are kind of more forward than the other ones, and there's kind of like, it's just almost like a span of it that's kind of almost like a doorway kind of looking,
like they tried
it's
to
been filled in.
Yeah,
exactly.
And it just I look at that and I'm like, I wonder if there's like actually another room or something behind there. And I even asked my dad about it. I'm like, because I know we have a crawl space, but I'm like, is there something behind that wall, like almost like another room? And he says no, but every time I have dreams about this shit where like if I figure out how to open this spot, there's there's a cave kind of thing, and stuff like that. And it's just like
We had a cool
it drives
thing
me
like
nuts. I think about
Could be
my parents'
Fraggles.
house where I grew up. In my room, in the closet, you could get there was a little door you could open, and it would go to the front part of the house. That was like our attic, and that's where we would go and sneak and smoke.
I knew it.
But the problem is in the summer. Oh my God, it was so hot. It couldn't breathe in there. So you'd have to save that for wintertime. You could go and smoke in wintertime. My brother got in trouble though one time. He was smoking in there, and then when he left, then I took over that room because I knew better. I knew that was in there. I wanted access to it. But when he was still in there, he had been smoking, and he took one of those. It wasn't a Bic lighter. It was one of the cheap knockoff ones, and he threw it into his drawer, his set of drawers, his mirror and all that, and he almost burnt the house down because it started a fire. He burnt part of the dresser.
Mm.
And that's how my brother got discovered. He was smoking.
Uh-huh. my friend threw a cigarette when we were really young. He threw a cigarette into his trash can like a dumbass, and it caught part of his house on fire. And we gave him hell because they said he was an arsonist, and he had to take all these special classes and stuff. And they came in there like, you're crazy. You tried to burn down the house because he wouldn't tell them it was cigarettes.
Oh no.
I'd have been like, I'm smoking.
Right.
Don't do that to me. I'm just smoking.
Oh, and he took it. He was like, I lit the curtains on fire because I just wanted to burn. And so the therapist is like, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? Come on, you're making no sense. Then they're like, okay, it's not even that. He's just fucking batshit crazy. And it's all because he's high and smoking. It's all because he's high and smoking.
It's years of therapy and medications and
stuff.
Right.
He was just smoking.
Hey, to this day, they were like, hey, remember back when Paul had those problems? Yes. I'm like, you haven't told your parents, man? Tell them you were smoking, dude. Damn. It's better they know you were smoking. Yeah. He's like, I don't want them to think I was dirty smoking. I'm like, what?
It didn't smell like smoke when cigarettes.
If somebody's gonna make me do all that, are you kidding? Because I mean, sadly enough, I went to a crazy high school, and yeah, I'm Gen X, so this really did happen. We had this English teacher, and we always wondered why she took her coffee cup with her everywhere. Well, it was because the year before I got there, actually, this girl I knew, her brother, tried to poison this teacher.
Eye drops.
She left her coffee cup. She would leave it and wander out of the room. She would show a video or something.
Eye drops in the
1980s teacher. Yeah, so I forgot what he used. It wasn't Visine though. It was something serious. It was something like cyanide or arsenic or something. It sent her to the hospital. And she walked out of the room. She left her coffee cup, and she drank it.
Oh,
sent her to the hospital, and we did not see that guy ever again. Ever. We did not ever see him again.
I'm not surprised.
Gone.
I don't remember anyone ever trying to poison a teacher, but fellow classmates would try and cause supply teachers to have a nervous breakdown. So,
I did that, and I wasn't even trying. You know what happened one time? I was like, I had my hand in a very bad position behind one of our hot teachers' butts, and I was smiling at the guys, and I had it in a very bad position, Okay, and I'm like, yeah, you see what I'm doing? You see what I'm doing? And my friend Paul, another Paul, comes up and hits my arm and makes my hand go up her butt like this. And,
oh no! So it wasn't even a slap. It was
dude, I almost got. You know what? I don't. Now that I'm grown, I realize that I don't know that she was like, dude, I know what you just did, but like, I don't even want to go to the office and tell them what you just did. Like, what just happened? What did you just do? And because you saw the look on my face, I was ever gonna say the horror on my face, like I was like, I'm so sorry.
It's kind of one of those situations where you're giving somebody the bunny ears or something.
Well, and the thing was, it's like we were like, I bumped into you.
Right up the butt.
I bumped into you, and she's kind of like, wow, that's kind of an interesting bump you got there, Mr. Vault. You're running through the school with that kind of oopsies. You don't need to let that happen anymore. I was like, oh, please, God, tell anybody.
Did you beat Paul up?
Oh my God!
No.
I think we know why you call your puppet Paul now.
Yes, we realize that. Exactly why.
Oh, I knew a bunch of Pauls, but the puppet's named Paul Vault because it if you'll notice, it's Paul and Pearl and Pole.
Yes.
They
very clever.
Yeah.
All goes together. It is too funny.
Did you see Pearl's new dress?
Yes, I did.
Oh, snazzy. Yeah.
What color is it?
It's pink. It kind of, Sunshine and Pearl have not been getting along so well. So,
yeah, I've noticed there's tension between them.
Well, it's a peace offering between the two, and I think it's going to be okay now.
Oh, did Sunshine give it to Pearl?
Yes, she and Pearl. So Pearl's really perplexed because she's really pissed at Sunshine, and it all started with this joke. You know when it started? When she told Sunshine, knock knock.
Oh, it was the knock knock, yeah.
Yeah, the knock knock joke. I'm not even kidding you. I had to live with her for like a week, and she was mad at that puppet. I'm not shitting you. I'm like, what the hell?
What's the knock knock joke?
It went like this: knock knock.
Who's there?
Who's there?
Fuck you.
Yeah, that's kind of how it.
You who?
Yeah. But the thing was that she was already mad. See, she was already mad at Sunshine was already mad at Pearl. She would knock knock Sunshine, and Sunshine was like, I'm not saying anything. She said, I said fucking knock knock Sunshine.
At home, bitch.
And Sunshine sat there and it got really quiet in the show. And then Pearl got right in the camera and said, knock, knock. And Sunshine sat there just mad as hell. She's like, who's there, Pearl? And Pearl was like, fuck you.
Here's the one with half a paw. Here.
Yeah.
Does Sunshine not
really?
Like
That's cool. No, Sunshine doesn't like Pearl. Sunshine doesn't like anything that Pearl does. See, who said it? Birdfinger said it the other day. We actually deal with a bunch of people. Pearl Ball is kind of the personalities of a lot of people we're around. And there's pearls in everybody's life, I think, It's like it's that drunk uncle,
Yeah, I've had a few of them.
Yeah,
actually.
it's
yeah.
Valerie's is actually down the post office.
Yeah, post office, very much so.
Post office, Ashley.
DMV, I think.
That'd be a good job for Pearl.
Next.
Kurt's ex works at the DMV. It would be a good job for Pearl. As a matter of fact, why don't we put in her resume where she works? I would love to see that.
Yeah, that would be great. Could you imagine like coming up to DMV? Hey, this one lady told me she was like, you got to smile when we take your picture. Do you hear me? I just took a picture of you and you're not smiling. And hey, that bro factor came out. This dude right next to her is like, you know what? And he worked with her. He was like, you know what? You need to take that wig off when you get your picture taken. She's like, and she was like, I've had enough of you today, Harold. You know, fuck you. And he's like, well, quit telling people what they need to look like when they get their picture taken, because you don't look the way you look. And she was like, you'll be getting your license in the mail in like a month. Goodbye. I was like,
yeah, it'd be perfect.
Yeah. So I'm not smiling on my license.
Kiki, can you hear that?
I'm trying to stop the boat. Yes.
Yep. It's my cat. She's
So
Munch.
I have a cat that has half a paw.
You do?
Jeff.
Oh, really?
We call Jeff. They call Jeff Two-Toe Jeff.
Oh.
Yeah.
He
only has two. They're really crazy. It's a long two paws, two fingers.
Yeah, hers just she climbs everywhere. She's climbed on the couch and grabbed on it. I'm trying to get her off. I can't.
I do weird things.
Somehow she's extra sticky. It's like
it's like it gave her bionic powers.
Do you see what Sunshine just wrote?
I don't care what those puppets do.
That is a lie. That is a lie. That is a lie.
She does seem to get really narky with Pearl. But
and Paul.
Mean. Pearl is
now she says I handle all the financial situations because she wouldn't pay Paul off for cleaning the backyard. And she's like, you handle all the. Hey, and it's even spilt over into life. Like, someone wants money? Well, they need to talk to you because I don't pay people.
That's great.
The puppets don't bother her. But it's actually, I like it because I think people laugh at it and stuff. And
it's hysterical. We love
it. Yeah. See, now she's like,
he's a fibber.
Yeah, well.
All right. Thanks for being on my show, you guys. You guys rock. I appreciate you.
Thanks for having us.
And like I said, we still have no proof that Bigfoot is real. You know,
no.
So.
We have no proof he's real or not real.
Oh look!
These things.
Oh look!
Oh my God! You look so identical. Same face and everything. He just needs a little
3D printed
chin braid.
So watch.
Put a chin braid on that.
Walks through the forest, and watch out for the Wendigo and the Bigfoot.
I didn't even get to tell you about the Welsh tradition of the haunted skeleton horse.
Oh no! Tell me about it. Right, we got some
the Mary Lued. It's they go round with the horse, and I think they ask for drink. If I remember, it's in South Wales.
Okay.
Creepy. They think that the name might have come from Holy Mary, and it's a reference to Mary. They think. I don't quite know what the appearance is, but what the connection is. But I think it might be an older thing that was then they've backwards done it to say, oh yeah, it's Mary, because Mary being a skeleton horse doesn't sound quite right.
Yeah, I don't get the reference to Mary, but it reminds me of kind of like Sleepy Hollow and the Headless Horseman.
Yeah,
that's kind of what it reminds me of. It's neat stuff.
Yeah, I'll drop a link in chat because I didn't refresh my memory before I started talking because I've just been so distracted by the show.
We've been talking a lot of garbage. Yes.
I'm sorry. I was late. I did. It just.
Better late than never.
Oh, good. You were fashionably late.
I was Sunshine sabotaged.
God, everything's Sunshine's fault, isn't it?
You finally see what
she makes sure that you take your meds.
Yeah, it took 30 years for me to find that out, Limey. I'm just glad you're seeing the light so quickly.
I'm a quick study.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Thank you for
poor
coming.
Saint Sunshine, honestly.
Yes. We love you, Sunshine. God bless you for taking care of Paul. Okay.
God bless you for putting up with him.
Paul's like the mischievous imp, and you've got Saint Sunshine and Paul the mischievous imp.
She won the lotto.
Did she?
Yes. No, it's me.
Absolutely, Paul. You keep telling yourself that, mate.
Oh, that's where it
Love
happens.
you, Paul. All right, guys. Thanks for coming. Thank you, chat. Thank you, everybody. Love ya, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye. That was